Well, hello friends of the channel. Back and so there was something else planned today, and these plans kind of didn't realize. So I thought we'll have a quick look at another kit of mine. It's the Ford Galaxie 500XL, which you can build in a different version. It's from AMT. It's the 65. I like the stance of this vehicle. It's flat. It's edgy. Kind of even is nearly modern. So you can either do the stock car racing version, or you can go for the civilian version. Let me try to blend out that light reflection from the back. Here we go. This is what the box looks like. Gives you a pretty good idea. And here some of the extra parts and the decal sheet. I'll come to the decal sheet in a minute. So if you then chose to build the stock car version, you will see there are a few extra spare parts if you want so for you to realize that. So the scale of this is probably 1 to 20. It is 1 to 25. So AMT very often is. So let's have a quick look what I'm on about. Here is the instruction sheet, very AMT. Yeah, basic assemblies. It's one long sheet. You feel like a caller from the Middle Ages. Here, and then you can roll it out, and there's all your instructions. So it's very AMT. Looks complex enough, so that's should get you busy and for a little while. This one has a color sheet and everything, so it's very, very complete. Then let's have a quick look at the decals. You already got a glimpse of it on the box, so that's what it looks like. Yeah, lots of numbers, lots of sponsored decals. What it doesn't have is anything for the dashboard. That is always very sad for me. I like stuff for the dashboard, so I really need to get myself dashboard decals extra, because in AMT kits they don't appear to be part of most of the kits. Right, then let's have a quick look at the glass. I today decided to leave them in. You see, it's old school. It's the glass which is, front and back is on one piece. Then you have right over here, I guess you can see it very nicely, you have lights, and then you even have for the back the reds, which is very nice. Right, let's have a quick look at the plastic. Before we do that, maybe quickly at the tires. That's always one of my big things for AMT, because they certainly always have, most of the time, their tires branded. These are the cheetah slicks if you decide to go for the drag version, or then the standard tires, the little white walls, nicely branded Firestone tires. Now, I like those a lot. I always liked AMT tires. I think they do that very well. Let's go through the white plastic. See a lot of small white parts. We'll just look there. There will be some cleaning needed to be done. As you see over here, there's hooter scoop. There's the racing steering wheel, part of the tank over here. Again, let's get a bit closer. Look at the quality. Some cleaning up to be done, but not really bad. That looks quite okay. There you go. Just put the whole packet over here. It's quite a few parts, actually, to be quite honest. And gonna keep you busy. Then we have here steelies. That's obviously when you build one of the two versions, you will need the steelies. Here we have parts of the exhaust. Again, if you look, you will see there is a little bit of cleaning up to do. Nothing, too much, but there is cleaning up to do. Here we go. The bench right over here. Very nice. And then part of the rear pan. You see it's extra here. There's the bonnet. As you can see, the bonnet has the cutout if you choose to put in the scoop. And then we have the front seats over here. It's a little bit of cleaning up, nothing which is overly. And then I guess these are parts of wheels. Then over here, firewall. We have the boot. I think it's my first car model where the boot actually comes loose, so that's very exciting. Parts of suspension and some spoiler. Here we have engine parts. It's always very nice to see what the quality is of the parts, and you can see there is quite a bit of work to be done. Yeah, that'll keep us busy. Oh, that's okay, that's just how it is. Part of model building. Obviously, we have seen it better. Here we have the dashboard. As a standard dashboard, that appears to be part of a seat arrangement of sorts. There you have the standard steering wheel. Now we see the dashboard now. There is some detailing inside. If you look very, very carefully, you might see that. Let's put some light in the story here. Maybe you will be able to see it better. Here we go. If you look now, you can see there's some detailing. As you have seen, there is nothing on the decal side, so that is sad. So you will have to detail it yourself with whatever the guys use. I will have to make a video YouTube trip to find out what the guys do. There we have the pan. Here we go. Looks alright. Normal pan. Here we go. Bottom pan. Here we have the pan for the inside, and here you can see we have something which I'm not a huge fan of, because detailing is always a bummer. Here the side parts are in, and everything is molded in here, so no extra parts for that. That's a bit, it's not as good as I've seen it. I like it when the side parts are loose, because then you can very nicely detail them and just put everything together. So not my favorite way to do things. Let's have a quick look at the chrome. Yes, there is chrome. There's plenty of chrome. Here's some of special part tunneled lights and part of the suspension in chrome on a small chrome tree. Then the main chrome tree looks like this. As you can see, lots and lots of chrome. Here's the front part. Here's the front part for the racing version. Different kind of wheels. Actually, some of them very nice. Just look at that. Look at the detail in those wheels. I actually like that a lot. And small engine parts as well, right over here. Nice chrome air cooler. So the chrome part's very nice. And then let's have a look at the body itself. So here it is. As we have discovered already, it has an extra boot, which we hopefully can open. And looking at the finish of this, it has very rough edges over here, which certainly needs your attention. I can tell you that for nothing. You can very clearly feel where this has been put together. And it is a bit on the rough side. It's not hopeless, but it is a bit on the rough side for sure. So this AMT kit of the Ford Galaxie 500XL is a nice kit because I like the model. I was looking forward to building this. What I'm not a huge fan of is that the decals are not including the dashboard decals. What I'm not a huge fan of is that the workmanship on the parts is not particularly good, so it's an old press for sure. And what I am liking, what is new for me, is that the boot is separate, so that's very nice. We'll see how that works out, and I'm certainly looking forward building this. If you're into these kind of cars, like the Ford Galaxie, you know, just over from the 60s with the big fins at the back over, working over to the 70s, that's one of those cars which I think style-wise is just about to start moving over. Interesting car, and I will have lots of fun building it. You know, they came out with a 7-liter engine if you wanted to, and that was really quite a rocket for a full-sized car. Well, thanks very much for your attention. Hope you guys liked it, and see you next time. Cheers.